or say, hey guys, it's Klaus. Welcome back to another video. I just checked the Wargaming website and noticed that they're going to, or they're talking about making some changes in 2019. Things they're working on in 2019. And they got this clever little video here, classified files, things that they're thinking of doing for 2019. Let's watch it together here. See, this must be Wargaming's headquarters. Pretty expensive place. They must make a lot of money on this game. World of Tanks. Let's see. What are they planning here? Hold on. One of the ideas, make the 6 cents perk available for everyone, so you don't have to grind it. Well, that's probably a pretty good idea, right? Because if you don't have it, you're sure at a disadvantage. And the guys that play a lot of games get it. Okay, well, that's one interesting idea. What else? Hide statistics and nicknames. Oh, hide statistics. They're like those XVM stats. That XVM bullshit that's in the game. You know, so that when you log into the game, you can see, oh, my team is full of tomatoes, and you can rage and insult people and be toxic because you can ridicule people that have low stats and focus people that have high stats in your artillery, or the XVM thing, the thing that you get when you download some community contributors mod packs that promotes toxicity in the game. Good, get rid of the fucking bullshit. I agree with this. Take XVM and stick it up your ass. Great idea. I like this. Okay. What else? Hot in August, online, offline tank festival. Okay, I'm not sure what that means, but tank festival sounds interesting. Blacklisted maps. I see on the picture here, I see a light tank running away with hearts. What does that mean? Does that mean like if I'm planning on rolling out in my light tank, I can blacklist Himmelsdorf and Ensk? Or do I have to blacklist the maps I just hate in general? I'm not sure how that would work, but that sounds interesting. Or is it going to be one of these like during the queue, there'll be a choice of 3 maps and you can choose one? I'm not sure how that'll work, but it sounds interesting. Read this one. Friendly fire. Get rid of friendly fire. No more biggest assholes. Now this is, I guess this has to happen. This is very interesting. You can't shoot your own teammates. It just won't penetrate, or you'll get that. I see a 100. Oh, I see a -0 on the tank that's being shot. So I guess you do no damage. Eliminating team damage. Woohoo! Reworking friendly fire, because all it is now is bullshit. Talk. You get the XVM, you start raging right away from the beginning of the game because that's toxic enough. You download the mod pack that has XVM, so you're raging at your team right away, and then you start shooting your. You know how it works. You turn blue and shit. Get rid of friendly fire. That might be great. Let's see here. Develop the battle results and session statistics concept. Not sure what that means. Whatever. Sounds great. Is that it? That's it. Tank Rally is back. Those things we did with the Chaffee a long time ago. So there's going to be tank races. But there's more. Let me just read, because what's coming in 2019. These are the things that they're working on. Those were the sneak peeks, I guess, of the X-Files, the secret things that they could change. Maybe the stuff that they're not sure about. I'm not sure. But in 2019, we are going to solve some substantial issues with the matchmaker. Bring back front lines. That's great. Introduce Swedish medium tanks alongside other new vehicles. Make clans more accessible. And much more. This one, I'm not going to go through all of it, guys. Not going to be a boring video. None of my videos are boring. Premium ammo rebalancing. The current situations, it's just, I'm not going to read all that. Let's just read what they're going to do. What do we want to do? Our top priorities to help players choose the ammunition, load up more concisely. Everyone complains about people. This game has become just press number 2, spam APCR or heat, because if you can't penetrate with the regular stuff, press 2, fire the gold, pay for it. Pay to win. Press number 2. So what are they going to do about it? We'll reduce the damage output of special ammo. Special ammo, they mean heat or APCR, whatever it is that costs more, that has higher penetration. by 25 to 30%. They're going to reduce the damage of special ammo by 25 to 30%, depending on the average damage of the shell, while their penetration will remain unchanged. Read that, guys. A lot of you are going to be cheering now. Yes, they fixed it. They fixed the gold spam. A lot of you were calling for this. Why don't they just reduce the damage that you press number 2 and you just don't do as much damage? This will fix it. You know, guys, this is the No Bullshit channel. I'm going to give you my opinion because it's easy to just jump on the bandwagon and say, this is great. Wow. Oh, the percentage of damage reduction will depend on the amount of damage per shot. The more damage per shot, the greater the percentage reduction. Oh, we fixed it. Read this carefully, guys. Will reduce the damage output of special ammo by 25 or 30%. The penetration will remain unchanged. So doesn't that just mean that you're going to shoot 25 to 30% more? There's going to be more gold spam. You're going to press 2, and instead of taking 8 shots to kill the guy, it's going to take you 9 or 10 or 11. There's going to be more special ammo. They're going to make more money on it. It's going to cost the same, right? You're just going to have to shoot more. If you're in your T54 and your regular ammo has 201 pen and you can't pen the front of the mouse, are you going to flank or try and do something different? And no, you're going to press 2, but instead of doing 300 damage, which is what you'd normally would, you're going to do 25, 30% less. So instead of taking 6 shots, it's going to take you 9. It'll take you longer to kill the mouse. From 480 meters shooting it from the front. You'll just shoot heat, but you'll shoot more. That's all this means. That's what it means. There's going to be more gold fired, and it'll cost you more credits. That's all. This doesn't solve anything. What you got to just rebalance the ammunition if you want to make a change. Like, what about the idea of the T-54 can only carry 6 heat rounds? The Death Star, that British FV400, the one that does it, can only carry 6 HESH shells, and the rest are AP. Right? You put a limit to how much each tank carries, and then you have to be very careful when you choose it. Just making it do less damage, where the penetration remains unchanged. I'm just going to shoot more. You're going to get shot by more. They'll be spamming heat at you, but just 25 to 30% more of it. That's all. Okay, so what's next? The matchmaker. We outlined blah, blah, blah. That's just, what are they going to do? We don't care about all. In the future, templates will become more flexible depending on the current situation in the queue. Okay, in addition to the classic 357, 510, new templates will appear in order to help sort the queue. Okay, there will be 6-9, 6 top tier, 9 bottom, 1 tier spread instead of 2 tier spread. 7-8, okay. There will be 4-5-6, so 4 top tier, 5, and then 6 bottom tier, 5-5-5. So there's a lot more variation. This all sounds great, but the proof is in the pudding. We'll see how it rolls out. I'll reserve judgment on this until I see, because if it works like this, I'll give you one scenario. You roll out and your bottom tier in your tier 8 tank, 3 tier 10s, 5 tier 9s, your bottom tier. Then the second game, your bottom tier in your tier 8. Then the third game, we'll switch it up. You could be bottom tier in this one with 6 tier 9s and your bottom tier 8. And then switch it up again. You can be bottom here. And then go back. Okay, now you're here. So there's more ways of you being bottom tier. Like, the only way this works, okay, the matchmaker I have to roll out and say, okay, I'm going to be bottom tier sometimes. And then the next game, I could be middle tier. And sometimes I just want to be top tier sometimes, right? And then the next game I could be here, one of the 10. And then the next game I could be one of the 5. And the next game I'm one of these guys. And then the next game, I'm one of these guys. So if I'm bouncing around, sometimes top tier, sometimes bottom tier in a 1-tier spread, sometimes top tier, sometimes if there's some variation, then this is great. This is wonderful. There's a whole bunch of different ones. But if I roll out, and I'm platoon with a couple of friends, and there's 3 of us, and we have first game we're bottom tier here, second game we're bottom tier here, third game we're bottom tier here, fourth game we're bottom tier, then this hasn't done anything. So I'll have to reserve judgment. We'll see how. I'm glad they're thinking of making changes, but it all depends on what the priority is, which one of these because if you're here, it's great, and if it's here, you suck. Right? If you're here all the time, you're having a great time, and if you're here, you can't stand it. So you've got to, hopefully it's mixed up. So you got to get different combinations. And that's the true test of the matchmaker. I don't care about these fucking templates. I just care that I'm not always here. Like, this template is okay if sometimes I'm here, sometimes I'm here, and sometimes I'm here. Then it's okay. It doesn't matter to me. If it's 6, 9, or 7, 8, or I don't care, as long as sometimes I'm on the top, and sometimes I'm in the middle, and sometimes I'm on the bottom. It's so simple. Just don't make me always here or always here. So I'm getting myself worked up, but we'll see how this works. We'll see. We'll just have to see. Now, this is great news. The return of Frontline. That's great. Everyone's happy. Okay, now it's a good one. Frontline is going to kick off every calendar month for a week. Your journey through the event will last a week every month. And there's going to be more prestige levels. I didn't even know there were prestige levels. But we've increased the number of prestige levels from 3 to 10. Did you know there was prestige levels? I didn't even know that. But apparently you can attain prestige levels. And then there will be rewards. Players are rewarded with special points for reaching prestige levels, which you can then use these points to purchase special reward vehicles, which will be added gradually as you reach certain prestige level. Okay, well, that's... And I hope that it's not all tier 8. Why don't we have, 1 week, it'll be tier 8 Frontlines. In December, then in January, it's a tier 6 Frontlines. In February, it's tier 7 Frontlines. Switch it up. Variety is good. So let's see. That's good. Some vehicle rebalancing. Well, okay. Some of these, the E100, the Leopard, the STB1, IS4. Okay, we'll see. I don't know what they're going to do. New vehicles, yeah. New mechanics. This is all secret. It's too early. Hey, guys, it's too early to discuss this. Veil of secrecy. There's new mechanics, but that's good. I don't care about all this stuff. This is interesting. The bond shop. You guys you got thousands of bonds? They just gave me 5,000 bonds because I've been playing this game forever. And I've never used my bonds. I have like thousands of them. Now they're completely reworking the in-game shop so players can purchase items, equipment, and directives for bonds. In 2019, we want to add the ability to purchase vehicles for bonds. This sounds interesting. So have you saved your bonds? Save your bonds. These will include gift tanks and vehicles removed from the tech tree, like the Death Star was removed. Maybe you'll be able to buy that with bonds. Gift tanks? Maybe, I don't know if that means reward. What about the Object 907? Will I be able to get that for bonds? I'm not sure. We're compiling a list. We're checking it twice. We're going to find out who's naughty or nice. But whatever. You're gonna be able to get some vehicles. We'll see which ones. I'm not sure. They're also going to rework the premium account. The new year brings fundamental change to the premium account. The 8-year-old version has some features players consider less important. For instance, personal reserves offer similar and sometimes even better bonuses. So the appeal for premium, we're not selling enough premium accounts, so we're going to make them better, I think is what this means. We'll see what happens, because the appeal of premium accounts is lessened, or has lessened, and we want it to increase. We want more of you to have premium accounts. Let's see what we get for premium accounts. That'll be interesting. We'll see what we get, and the rest of it, I don't give a shit. Tell me what you guys think. In this, I had to make this video because there's a lot of changes here. There's a couple of great ones. The matchmaker one, it all depends. It depends how these things are rolled out, which one of these numbers you fall into. Front lines coming back, that's great. The bonds, that's interesting. This one here, let me know what you guys think. Where is it? Sorry for doing all the scrolling. I'm just making this up as I go. But guys, don't just jump on the bandwagon and say, yeah, hey, either, because you thought this was a great idea. Think about it. This is my opinion. You guys let me know in the comments what you think. But this will not fix the amount of, the frustration you get for always getting shot by heat or APCR, the premium ammo spam in the game. This is just, there's going to be 25 or 30% more. They're going to reduce the damage output of the special ammo. People will just have to shoot more and spend more because it does 25 to 30% less damage. The penetration will remain the same. This is a bad idea in my opinion. This will just make them more money and make you spend more credits on the heat you're going to spam to be able to penetrate the tanks with more armor that are going to get buffed, right? With the power creep. The new tanks come out, you have to shoot heat at them, and you just have to shoot 25 to 30% more. They've got to rebalance the whole thing and make... The only way to decrease the amount of special ammo spamming in the game is to have decrease the amount of special ammo. That's the only way. So they've got each tank should have a certain amount that it can carry. And that's actually historically probably realistic because, you couldn't afford to have all the best armor piercing. You have a couple of those shells in there in case you see the Tiger coming. Holy shit, load the good stuff. You're in your Sherman shooting HE at trenches, and then you see the Tiger, load the APCR, right? And you only got 5 of them, so you better make the shots count. That's what they got. And that would make it more interesting, I think. Rework how much each tank can carry of the special ammo, and that'll make people think before they use it, because people are just going to press number 2 anyway and just fire 25 to 30% more. This should read, we are going to increase the amount of special ammo being fired in the game by 25 to 30%. That's my no bullshit little rant update for you. The Klaus Kellerman no bullshit way. Leave it in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Big changes. And I got to say, I'm really happy that they're actually thinking about all this stuff. And that they're actually doing stuff. Because this is great. It means they're actually thinking about it. And I don't know, if I scroll around here, they actually say that, what is it? I can't find it. But they actually say, we want your input and your feedback. So there must be somewhere in here where you can click. I don't even know. Send them an email. Put it in the comments in my videos here. They'll probably read them. But give them your feedback. It's great that they're thinking about this stuff. Some great news and some meh news and some news that it's 50-50. It's some good, some bad. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Let me know what you guys think.